Well, it's about it's almost 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, July 18th. Yes, the 18th today. So we're begin. This is the beginning of our Saturday vlog. I ended up because I ended up finishing my list. I ended up going doing sort of being random in terms of where I went on my YouTube trip, going around my trip around YouTube, visiting different vlogs and seeing what different people were doing. And this is a list I compiled a while ago, so I just went through the list kind of randomly and sort of see what's going on. It was kind of interesting. It's interesting to see it's interesting to see how other people approach YouTube and how they end up sharing their lives on YouTube in comparison to what you're doing. And so I find people interesting. Other people don't want to see people. They want something more scripted. They wanted more of what they consider entertainment. But this is certainly entertaining enough. So this is going to be the weekend vlog. It's going to cover the entire weekend. Possibly, we'll see. Because I'm not going to be here. I'm bringing my stuff over to my parents' house and gonna go from there. See how everything works out. Because I'm gonna end up going to church tomorrow, but I can't film anything in church because too many people are uptight about this whole once again the chronic gas thing that kind of causes everyone to wear masks and social distance and so on and so forth, and so they're all kind of freaked out about everything, and so I don't think it would be a good idea to the vlog in the church. So well, it's 5 a.m. and everybody's asleep. Everyone's asleep, so I have to be a little quiet. This is usually where we end our video, but Sunday's going to be one long. The weekend's going to be one long video because it's basically for me one long day. Um, so let's see how this works in terms of the sound. This is where the microphone should come in handy in terms of bringing up the volume when I have to be quiet. So I'm watching SpongeBob right now. Did some reading work. Did some research into areas that I'll expand on later on, but right now it's not necessary. So, but this is all done with when I'm watching SpongeBob and all the other cartoons. Those are my typical channels. So it's the end of the 18th and 19th, and the beginning of the 19th into the 20th day. So I probably won't be vlogging again until 8, 9 o'clock in the evening. That'll be the next time I vlog. So people are still concerned with being filmed. They're not 100% sure on being vlogged or what the consequences would be. They're definitely afraid of the government. And one can't blame them because the government really doesn't seem to they don't seem to be able to make logical choices. They don't seem to have any degree of reason or understanding in their management of what they're supposed to be doing and what they are supposed to be. So this brings up a lot of concern. Anyways, see you in a couple hours. Well, it's too hot for a shirt in here. And it is the end of a very long weekend. The weekend typically turns out to be close to a 22-hour weekend, 22-hour day. That's the reason for the single vlog, because during the weekend I don't get my sleep, what we call the sleep breaks. Yeah, you take a break every once in a while to get some sleep. That's what happens when you do it running 24/7. Is that Some of the breaks you take is to sleep. So I just finished watching the Yowie vlogs. And they're watching puppies and so on and so forth. They always give a little bit of a speech at the end, sort of a moment of discussion, and it's usually on both something on how you've made some mistakes and but you're still worth it. My perspective is a little different. This is why I have we motto no refunds. And this is where I get my ending from, no refunds. And we are ending the vlog for the very long weekend. It doesn't matter. Sometimes people will say, okay, hey, they'll like you in the beginning, and then a little while later they won't like you. And it really does. Somebody else's worth of you does not sort of shouldn't have the impact it does, but it does have impact. My perspective is simply no refunds. You get what you get, and that's it. So my ending motto is no refunds. It doesn't matter what other people think of your work. It doesn't matter what someone else thinks of your worth. It's not even a matter of sense of your own self-worth. It just can you work something positive out of whatever the situation is that's going on in your life. If you can work something positive out of it, you're going in the right direction, even if it's something very tiny. The thing is it's more about perseverance, about staying with something and seeing it through, even when other people would typically quit. That's how you get to places that other people don't. Well, how did you get to where you've been at so far? Your science is amazing. You know so much stuff. That's because I didn't quit. It's not because I was the best or look at me, I'm amazing or anything like that. It's just I didn't quit. And that's the policy of no refunds. Anyways, see you in about an hour or so for the next vlog. We're running 24 hours.